Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull.
Hi, this is Joy Robertson. As many of you know, I love food. I love finding new restaurants. I love trying new dishes. And most of all, I love talking to the many great restaurateurs and entrepreneurs we have here in the Ozarks and beyond. I love hearing their stories, and that's what this podcast is all about, learning more about them and their journey. So join me as we savor the Ozarks. This episode is brought to you by Jim's Steakhouse and Pub, Kitchenland USA, and Springfield's locally owned Fazoli's. Once again, I'm in downtown Springfield with a brand new friend named Imtihan Alaid. Is that right? Is that how you say your name? Imtihan?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. I had to have a little lesson on that. Also known as Asa, and I'm in a bakery that she has opened. She and her mom, Asa Al-Furat. It's on Park Central East. And I've got to tell you, and I can call you Asa as well, I guess. I've got to tell you, Asa, this bakery of yours has really developed a following in Springfield, Missouri. You came here from Iraq by way of Turkey. I want to hear your story of how you ended up in Springfield, Missouri.
I have say that a million times maybe, but really I didn't choose to come to Springfield. I've been sent here as a refugee. You don't choose where you go. They will just choose for you the city, the country, the state, and you just they just send you wherever they want to.
And when you say they, who is they?
So there is an organization called IOM, and they work with refugees cases, and I believe they work with 37 countries or more, like Australia, Canada, US, and maybe Germany. I'm not sure about how many countries. But so they were also working with a country who hosting people who run away from war, run away from different situations. We run away from our country when ISIS take over, and it was a 2014. So we went to Turkey, and at the first, we really didn't know about IOM or any of that. We lost a lot of money trying to find a house, and we couldn't find one. We've been living on the street for a month. So when we ran from our city at Iraq, we went to the refugee camp. I think most of people thought it will be a 3 to 2 months and everything will get back to normal and they can go back. So we've been in a refugee camp as well for 3 months, and then in the middle of the night, literally, our neighbors from the tent we've been living in, she came and she was like, "Are you guys sleeping? The camp been attacked by ISIS and everyone running away, trying to go to the city because the camp was in a village kind of thing." So we wake up and my mom was like, "Oh, that's true." We saw everyone literally trying to run away to the city, and it was really dark. It was terrible.
How old were you?
I was 11.
Oh my gosh. 11 years old, just trying to live your life in Iraq. ISIS runs you out. You end up in Turkey in this refugee camp.
I was in a refugee camp when I was in Iraq. That's before I went to Turkey. So.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Refugee camp was in Iraq, and then you went to Turkey. But my gosh, any age, it would be terrifying. But an 11-year-old girl, who all was with you?
It was me and my mom and my siblings. So I have older sister, and she is in Iraq right now. And I have older brother, and he is here. I have younger brother, and he is here. And I have my younger sister, and she is here as well.
Okay, so it sounds like there are 5 of you.
Yeah, we are more than that, but in that time we were 5. Yeah.
Okay, and that time that was the group that actually fled.
Yeah.
Okay, so at that point you're just kind of in survival mode, I guess, and you're in Turkey, and at some point this agency says, we will find a place for you, a safe place.
Yeah, that was a guy who told us about them. So we went there and we was trying to sign up for a case. It was a lot of people like waiting on the line, but we got lucky by one of the worker there. He came to us and he was like, "What are you guys doing here?" And my mom told him our story and how we end up in Turkey, and then he take us in. We skipped the line, and then. Just because we skipped the line, we were so lucky to get tickets, and they send us to one of the city in Turkey. They choose where you go in Turkey as well. Like, you cannot like choose for yourself any place you want to go there or there. No, they will send you. So they give us like a bus ticket, and they said, "Well, this is the city you have to go in, and we will call you for any other process or any other information needed." And in that day, they did interview with us, all of us, about what happened, how we end up here, what we asking for. So they sent it to Amasya, which is, it's north of, I think it's northeast in Turkey. And it was like really tiny city we end up in. It was also very nice. People there are super amazing. We made a lot of friends and a lot of good community. When we end up there, we literally has no money, like maybe $5 in our pocket. I swear, it was like $5. So we also ended up trying to find a house, but we couldn't because there's nothing cheap in that time. Everyone, like, when when everyone trying to run away, and like it's competition, who pays more, who gets like better. So we didn't have money to pay more. So we also ended up in the street. And then people there help us to find a house, and we start working, all of us going to school. And from that, we build like kind of life. We stay in that city for like 10 years, waiting to see which country we go into. And 2018, I believe so, the organization called us and they said, "Well, yeah, you guys ended up choosing by US, your case." And it was like, okay, that's cool. Actually, not 2018, I think 2016, because we had interviews, and those interviews get canceled because in that time the US got like other presidents who also blocked the refugee case or something back then. So we also ended up waiting until 2023, and then we moved here. We came here.
So when someone said to you, "We've found a spot, you can go to Springfield, Missouri," did you say where?
They didn't tell us Springfield, Missouri. They said just US.
Oh.
And we ended up like, we've been looking for on YouTube channels like how the life in US working, like how people treat there, how we learn English and everything.
Okay, so you knew you were coming to the States, but when you flew in here, where did you land?
We landed in Chicago.
Where did you stay there?
We fly to the airport, and then immediately they have another plan for us to Springfield.
Oh, okay. So at that point, is that when you learned you were coming to Springfield?
Yes.
And then you get... This just is so surreal to me, Asa. Like, I can't even imagine. At my age, much less as a young person, so you end up flying into Springfield, and this was in 2023.
Yeah.
Did you speak English? You said you had been to school. Had you learned? You speak very good English.
Well, I learned English by movies and music, most of it, because in Turkey they really don't care much about like learning other languages than Turkey, because it's a really long story to explain why, but they don't really like teach us really well English. So we've been watching movies and listen to music, repeat after it, and learn English.
Really? That astounds me that that's how you learned. Amazing.
Thank you. Well, it's really rude English that the way I learned.
Well, you do an amazing job. You know, I've watched a lot of your social media, and I just think you present yourself very well, and you speak very well. Now, I think I saw something you put on maybe Instagram or something, that you take your mother to lessons. She's taking lessons to learn English, correct?
Yeah, she takes lessons at OTC Tuesday and Thursday to learn English.
Okay. Wow, what a story. So, did you have anything when you fled Iraq, or did you just have a suitcase or clothes on your back, or what did you have with you?
We had just one bag, some clothes, and our information, like paperwork and stuff, and that's it. And maybe like we were having like a $2,000, but we got stole at the board. Someone stole our money, so.
Someone stole your money? Yeah. Oh my God. You're smiling through all of this. I mean, what a story though, survival. I don't know if you'll ever get to go back to Iraq. You do have a sibling in Iraq. Do you want to go back and visit? Do you hope to go back to your country?
Yeah, I hope so, but right now I'm really focusing on like working here and get stable with like work, school, and like have a good life first, and then maybe I will just go for a visit.
Are you in school now?
Yeah, I go to MSU.
Oh, you do go to MSU. Now, did I read somewhere you wanted to maybe study nursing?
So I will start going to MSU at August for pre-med, and after that I would love to go to medical school.
Wow, high aspirations. Good for you. Well, you're a smart girl. You get to Springfield, and you find a place to live, and you decide you're going to open this bakery. Had you learned, who taught you to bake?
My mom. When I was 14 in Turkey, I used to work with a chef. He also have bakery, so he kind of like teach me how to do a lot of different things.
You're in the middle of Springfield, Missouri. There's a pretty vibrant downtown. There are coffee shops and restaurants. And what made you think, I would like to bring a taste of my country and my heritage to this place where I'm living? Is that kind of how it hit you, or what made you decide?
I mean, Springfield is very diverse. Like, we have a lot of good restaurants here, like Mexican food, Japanese, and we don't have Iraqi, so I was the one like, let me show you what's Iraqi flavors look like. And also, I always want to have a coffee shop. Like, I love coffee, and I love to bake. When I bake, it's really make me happy, and I love to see people like happy with the food I provide. Maybe like our coffee shop right now is not really perfect as should be, because I started with really tight budget, but I'm hoping in the future will be the perfect spot here, and not just one spot, maybe more.
I can see why. Describe the flavors of Iraq. Describe the baked goods that you bring to the table here.
So as a flavor, when I feel it that way whenever I have my family around, it's really safe and warm, and we have that kind of sweet food where we share with tea. I mean, it's just the feeling like you're in home, like you're safe, and you're not have to run or think how to just survive. Maybe do you just take in that moment? I think this is how the flavors look like to me.
I like that, and I see what you mean, because if you sit down and you have a nice coffee or an herbal tea or something and a sweet treat, it's kind of that moment for yourself, right?
You're just relaxed and having something sweet, but not really, really sweet, because I don't like my bakes to be so sweet. I like to really measure where the sweetness go, because if it's too sweet, you cannot finish it all, and you cannot enjoy it that way, because you have to eat it, and then you'd be oh, that's it, I cannot have more, or you have to eat it so fast. But for my bakes, I like to measure the sweetness, because I want people when they come, they have the, example, the kunafa, which is one of the best things that I have, and I really love kunafa. It's a pastry layered with cheese. We warm it, we add honey syrup and some honey and some pistachio. It's not very sweet, it's crunchy, and you can have it really slowly with the tea. It's just amazing. That's how I can describe it.
Because some baked goods, you're right, too much sweet is a little bit too much. And I guess if you get, I don't know if you would call it necessarily savory, But if you have more of a neutral flavor with your sweet, it's just kind of like a warm blanket, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, because again, I want people to enjoy it, not just like taste the sugar in it, you know?
Right. Kunafa, is that what you said that this was called? Mm-hmm. What are some of the other specialties? Some of your own recipes. Give me some examples.
So the orange cake, it's my recipe, and I like to play with the flavors. I like to taste different things, like the coffee that we're gonna have like tomorrow, Thursday, on the Today Show. It's orange coffee, and it tastes so good. The foam, it's just amazing. I create this flavor, and I'm so proud. Just want everyone to come and try the orange taste with saffron. I really cannot tell you how good it is. And the coffee, it's just like with the coffee, it's so good. So I'm hoping everyone coming tomorrow to try it, because this is like one of my recipe as well. And the orange cake, the coconut truffle, which is like cold coconut cake with like coconuts and like milk, deep wood chocolate. It's so good.
You mentioned saffron. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait to try this coffee drink. You mentioned the Today Show. We are, at the time of this recording, we are on the eve of the Today Show, the third hour of today, being here in Springfield live, and a weekend full of celebrations for the Route 66 Centennial. So there will be a lot of people in and around your bakery this weekend, and I can't tell you how grateful I am that you took an hour or so out of your time to talk to me, because Lord knows you have enough to do downstairs. But those dishes sound incredible, and I'm detecting a flavor here. You mentioned orange more than once. That has to be one of your favorites, maybe?
Yeah, I love orange. Everyone know me, they will know how I love orange. I like to eat it a lot. So I'm trying to also, like I told you, I'm trying to play with different flavors, and also creating themes like coconut cake. We have coconut pink cloud, which is a drink, and we have like coconut cookies. So if you come and you have like a theme in your mind, probably you can find it, like everything coconuts, you know?
Yeah.
Or everything orange, something like that. That's also like one of the concepts I want to like adopt and like build here.
That makes perfect sense to me. I'm sitting here thinking, if I were to go back in there, which would I choose? But you've really got me intrigued by this this orange, this coffee. And you've got the foam on top, and you've done a lot of that. This coconut cloud, I think you call it, the drink that's got the foam on top. Yeah. You must really have fun with that.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun trying to like see different colors there on the drink, or like creating something new, you know, new flavors. And first I try it on myself just to make sure it's good, and I let my mom try it. And my mom always like, "Oh, it's good," and be like, "Mom, is that because you're my mom, or this is the truth? Tell me the truth." And then I will let my brother taste it, and he said good. My brother is so genuine person, so he will never say like good when it's not good. So from there, I'd be like, you know, if it's good, I will release it on the video. I will see if people are gonna like it.
If you need someone to taste, you call me. I will be happy to come and let you know my opinion on all of these things. So when you first opened the door, what was the reaction to people in the neighborhood? I mean, it seemed like word spread really quickly that there's this amazing new bakery downtown. Can't remember the name of it, but a young lady from Iraq opened it, because, you know, it's just not something that we see every day. What was the reaction?
I mean, I never thought that the newspapers or like any social media will show up, or any person will show up. I was like having like, since I started and I put like finance plans and everything and work plan, I was thinking maybe 3 to 4% gonna show up every day. But I mean, maybe God just loved me for no reason. I don't know. Like a lot of social media show up, and like newspaper, and those helped me a lot to get, like, I didn't have a budget for marketing, because I started with really tight budget, and I was like, if I do marketing, I'll try to do everything myself, and this is what I'm trying to do like all the time. So I think God just helped me with all this. Really.
It sounds like God showed you the way, you know, and here you are.
And all the neighbors like around, all the businesses were so supportive. They are amazing neighbors. I'm glad. I'm thinking all the time that's how lucky I am.
When you're responsible for feeding a group, you want it to be simple. And, of course, you want everyone to love it. Zoli's Catering makes it easy with baked pastas, pizza, fresh salad, and our famous signature garlic breadsticks. It's a great fit for any size office lunch, meeting, family gathering, team meal, or any occasion. Find the menu and order online at fazoli's.com.
Fast, fresh, Italian, Fazoli's.
Some people check the weather. Others check our soup of the day. Hi, this is Jim with Jim's Steakhouse and Pub. Our soup of the day changes, but the comfort never does. Just check with your server, because nothing takes the edge off a cold day like whatever's simmering at Jim's.
When you walk through those legendary doors, you're gonna find there's so much to love. So do yourself a favor, dig that service and flavor. Jim's Steakhouse and Pub.
Have you heard the news? Kitchenland USA in Nixa has expanded with a new 2,000 square foot addition. Now they're fully dedicated to your kitchen and bath projects from start to finish, and it's all under one roof. Stop by the new showroom to see and touch the newest sinks, tubs, walk-in showers, faucets, lighting displays, tile, and flooring, all in one showroom.
Kitchenland USA, newly expanded kitchen and bath showroom in Nixa, where your vision is our mission.
Well, people around here are very kind, and I think it's exciting to have a new business, especially when someone brings the heart and soul that you do and bring us something new, new flavors that we haven't had. What day are you open all week? Do you have days off? When are you open?
I'm trying to fit to my school schedule, so I'm trying to open like 5 days a week, but when there's something going on Sunday, I will open on Sunday. I also don't have a staff right now, but as soon as I have, we're gonna open maybe 24 hour, who knows.
So right now the staff is you and your mom?
Yeah, just me and my mom.
How early do you come in to bake, or do you just bake all day?
It depends. Like if I have a lot left and I didn't it was like a slow day, I don't have to come early to bake. But if I have to, I'll probably be here like 3 or 4.
Wow, 3 or 4 in the morning. When you first got to Springfield, did you start school immediately or did you work somewhere else?
Yeah, I worked in a lot of different places here.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I didn't start school. I was like, I need to save money to buy a car and see what I'm gonna do next, because I also didn't have a lot of money to translate my certificates from Turkey, so I have to wait.
Well, and it takes money to open up a business.
Yeah.
So everybody gets here, and I guess the whole family pretty much went out looking for jobs.
Yeah, true. All of us went working, me and my siblings. My mom couldn't work because she was kind of she cannot really handle the work here. It's too much for older persons. But me and my siblings, all of us, been working.
I noticed that at least on some days you offer lunch also, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to add more savory stuff, working for breakfast or for lunch or even maybe for dinner. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, because I've seen there was some kind of I think you called it a toast sandwich?
Yeah.
Tell me what the toast sandwich is.
So it's chicken sausage we melt the cheese with it. We toast it all together with the bread and cheese and some butter.
Sounds great. There's another one that I saw that I think might have it almost looked like balls of mozzarella or cheese or something. Tell me about that one.
Bread. It's the honeycomb bread. So we have with chocolate and we also now have with cheese. So we bake this and we usually add some honey at the top, but it's optional. Some people don't like honey. But it's like a bread, but chocolate in it, or now we have also cheese.
Okay, so you do a chocolate one, but you do a savory one too that you're messing with, I shouldn't say. You're playing around with. You're experimenting with. Say for lunch or even for breakfast if you'd really rather have sort of a savory breakfast item.
Yeah, I actually eat them myself in breakfast every not every morning, but I love to have it when it's warm and it's like soft. It's so good. And I'm like tea lover, so I'm always having correct tea, which is the tea with milk and cardamom that we have. I always have that in my hand.
Tea with milk and cardamom. What is it called again?
It's called correct tea.
Okay. Man, I've got a list of stuff I want to try when I get in here. Don't you also do a baklava?
Yeah, we have like 2 types of baklava right now. We have the milk chocolate one, and we have the savory pistachio one. Most people like think of baklava it's sweet, but for me, I don't think it has to be too sweet. So I'm using like savory pistachio instead of the sweet one, and I think it's different. I don't think anyone in Springfield has that kind of baklava here.
I'm eager to try that, but pistachio is a thing. I can tell you really like pistachio, and I do too, but a lot of us, I mean, other than just noshing on pistachios, when Dubai chocolate made its way here, that showed people a whole different side of pistachio, like a cream. So you use that sort of a sweet pistachio, but also a not so sweet.
That's right. And we also have like Dubai chocolate cake now.
Do you?
So we have like a really big slice of it. I mean, so like I did already release it, and some people try it out. So, and I get good reviews on it. So I'm maybe keep doing it here.
What is the favorite thing? What do you think your customers so far? What do you think their favorite is?
I think like baklava, the milk chocolate one, and then the second one's gonna be the pistachio one.
Okay, so the baklava is a big hit. Your cookies, though, are lovely. They're beautiful. I think at Christmas, and I did not pick up on this until after Christmas, unfortunately, but it sounded like you were making sort of boxes full of treats for folks, right?
That's true. We have Eid, which is like celebration for Islams, and I made like special thing for like Iraqi cookies type of thing, just for people to come and take it to their family and share it, because this is what we used to share when we used to live in home country. I like every Eid, which is like kind of Christmas, but for Muslims people. That's how I can explain it maybe. So I want to do something special for Muslim community here, and it's worked so good, so I decided to put it on the menu.
And I saw people were just gushing over about how good this was. You know, they'd pick up a box like assorted cookies and treats and take home to share at holiday time. Now, didn't I see video also maybe that you took sort of like a gift box to like the police department, fire department? Tell me, where'd you get that idea? That's great.
I don't know. It's just like show up in my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I mean, community done a lot for me, so why I don't do something for them as well? And I want to do something like, just like a maybe nice thing to do. And I was like thinking, what should I do? What should I do? And I found this idea to go and like give boxes to police department and also like fire station and MSU, because MSU stuff, they help me a lot. So I want to do like something back too. So I just done it like really like from nowhere.
Well, that's a great way to get noticed, you know, when you walk in with a box or a bag full of homemade baked goods. It's just so special. When you started cooking, I guess, as a young person, remind me again, like, who taught you to cook, and when did it really ring with you that I love doing this?
Well, to be honest, I think all Arab women or all Arab girls like cooking when they're like very young. When the first time I was cooking, I was 7. That was like my first time I cooked like rice and soup for my family, and it was terrible. But they eat it anyway. They said it's good, but I know it was like so bad. And then after that, I was just like trying different things, but when it's really like hits, and I was like really good in that when I was 14. When I was in Turkey, I worked with a bakery, and there was like a chef there. He studied in France, and he studied like baking. So he teach me how to make cake, make like different bakes and like tiramisu and all those stuff. He also taught me how to make baklavas. My mom also have a rule because in Iraq she used to be a chef there, so she used to run a restaurant there.
Is that right? I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, she is. She used to run like KFC type of thing there. It's not like our restaurant, but she used to be the chef there. So she's really good chef, by the way. She cooks so good. So she teach me how to cook a lot of different stuff as well, like as like Iraqi baked stuff.
Okay. Did you say KFC?
Yeah.
Like the KFC that we know? So she cooked in one of those?
Well,
Or was it kind of similar to that?
no, it was KFC. It was the owner. We still on a touch with him. So that was the only KFC in the city that's in Iraq. So my mom used to cook there for like you know, the chicken, the risotto, the scallop, and all that, and it was taste so good.
Okay, very, very interesting. I did not realize. I mean, I knew your mom helped you, and you both cook in the bakery here, but I didn't realize she had that background. But that chef that you met in Turkey, and you stay in touch with that person, you must be grateful for what you learned.
Yeah, he's amazing person. He's so funny.
Has he been here to see your bakery?
No, he cannot come here. I mean, it's really hard to come to the U.S. It's not like that easy to come.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope someday that he can. Maybe you stay up to speed on social media?
Yeah, maybe. Like, that's the only way.
Yeah. Okay. So you mentioned the Middle Eastern sort of flavors. You mentioned saffron. You mentioned cardamom. Are there other ingredients that you brought with you that you like to sort of experiment with?
There is a lot, but should I release them all?
You don't have to give away your secrets.
Secrets.
Okay, I get it. I won't delve into that. I will let you bring what you bring to the table and make it so good, and we'll just have to wonder what it is.
I just promise it will be good, but I cannot tell everything because it's kind of secret.
Are you able to get your ingredients from around here, or do you have to order that online? Or I would imagine probably some of it you do.
Yeah, a lot of it I do order online, and some like before my sister sent me like some spice, but now it's hard to send spices, so I order online.
Oh, gotcha. So you mentioned you learned English by and large by movies and music. What music do you like?
I like K-pop music,
K-pop music, okay. Okay.
and also pop music.
Yeah. Who are your favorite artists?
Beyonce.
Oh, who doesn't love Beyonce?
I love her song. Her voice is good, and I like Sam Smith too.
You like what too?
Sam Smith.
Oh, Sam Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I haven't heard much from that guy lately. I guess he's still around. It just seems like it's been a while.
I really don't follow like their news or something. I just like the music.
Just like the music. Gotcha. Talk about movies. What are your favorite movies?
There's a lot of movies that I watch.
Really?
But I like that one, Now You See Me. It's like, I don't know much like the actor's name, but it's like a magical movie where they do magic and they go around the states to do magic. It's an amazing one.
Really? I don't know that one at all. Interesting.
There's like different seasons. It's just called Now You See Me.
Oh, so it's like a series then.
No. It's a movie, but it has like different seasons, like season 1, season 2, you know.
Okay, so you're going to look it up.
Yeah, I will show you.
I have to know more about this because I just think the time that you devoted to watching videos, watching movies, and television, and actually learning English is amazing to me. Okay, it says right there, Now You See Me.
Yeah, this is the actors.
Okay, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman. Where have I been? How did I not know about this?
I mean, it's too
Michael
old.
Caine?
I don't know.
Isla Fisher, Mark Ruffalo.
I like that character.
Oh, Jesse Eisenberg's character?
Yeah.
Asa, this is a new one on me. I have never heard of that before, but that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. It's very fun. Like, it's a lot of different things there, and the magic and everything. I mean, the story, it's like so good.
So when you watched these movies before you learned English, I guess you could just watch the action and listen to the language and kind of figure it out. Is that how it works? I'm trying to figure out how your brain worked to learn English the way you did. I think it's fascinating.
I mean, I used to watch it first at the TV, and there's like a translator, like in Arabic, and I study in Iraq, so I can read and write Arabic, so like I caught some words, and I really didn't realize that I speak that good English until I came here. And I swear, this is the truth. I thought I'm not that good until I came and started to talk to people. And I was like, oh, wow, I speak English so good. So
you really do. Okay, so that makes sense to me. There was a sort of a translation, a closed caption, something that you could read and it would translate it, but still going over and over those words in your head and actually learning them to the point that you have is just stunning to me. Really is. You are in school at Missouri State, and you're in pre-med right now?
Yeah. I do biomedicine right now. Like, I'm not doing it right now. I'll start on August, but this is the major I will go to.
My goodness. What would you like to end up doing, like a specialty?
I would like to be a nurse surgeon, but like maybe part-time.
Like a nurse?
Nurse surgeon, like...
Nurse surgeon?
Yeah, like do surgeries with the brain.
Oh, like neurosurgery?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So the brain fascinates you?
Yeah. I want to learn how like human brain work and how the brain really affects your emotion and your body and all that stuff. I think it's so interesting to learn.
My goodness. Well, you've got a brain on you because you've done a lot in your you're young. How old are you?
22 right now.
Oh my gosh. 22. There are people 3 times your age that never had the guts to open a business and, knowing it wouldn't be easy. And I'm sure it's not easy, but it's got to be fulfilling.
It's not easy. And I always believe that, like what's the worst case scenario? I'm gonna end up in jail. It's fine. I hope not. Or like, what's gonna happen? Why I don't take that risk? And I always been a risk with the life, so why not?
Well, and I guess worst case, you could just end up closing it down. It just doesn't work. You go do something different. But that's the risk that you take when you do something like this, and it's just going great. And we all absolutely love it that you're here in the States and that you're here making all of us so happy with the things that you bake. Are there things, you've got the orange coffee coming, which I personally cannot wait for. What else is on the horizon that you're thinking of bringing to the menu?
Oh, there is like a bomb coming. I'm gonna make a sous vide coffee here in Springfield, and I believe that's gonna be the first coffee shop on the Missouri State, or like maybe even the U.S. having that kind of coffee. I want to cook. I always cook my coffee. I know most of people, when they see a coffee word, they think, oh, espresso machine. But no, we don't do that in our coffee shop. We cook the coffee, and this is how I like the coffee to be like cooked. And I'm working on making sous vide coffee. You know how they cook the seafood usually? I want to cook the coffee that way in certain major widths, like 75 degree or 65 degree, because that way gonna make the coffee taste really, really good and hold the taste in it. And I'm gonna, of course, do the orange coffee that way. I'm gonna have matcha that way, and I'm gonna like have not like regular matcha. It's gonna called Ali matcha, which is a really famous matcha back home in the Middle East. I want to bring it here to Springfield too, so we're gonna have something, from the overseas here.
And are you saying sous vide?
Yeah, Yeah, sous vide.
I've seen sous vide. I've had sous vide food before, but not coffee. That seems like a strange idea to me. But have you had it before?
No, I tried it on myself, but I've never had it like from someone else.
Okay, so you've tried it, and that's one of the things you want to bring to the table. I love that. I love that you like to experiment, you know?
I think Springfield just deserves like new things, like something new here, because we are not boring city. We have like also like a lot of exciting things going on, you know?
We do, and we love new tastes, and we love, you know, cultures and exploring all of those tastes. And I am so delighted that you've spent time with me today, and I can't wait to get into that bakery and try some of your baked goods. What would you recommend to a first-time visitor to order? Let's say I come in the morning. By the way, is your coffee stronger in the Middle East? Do you do like a big strong cup of coffee over there?
Oh yeah, I mean, let me just clarify that most people think that we do Turkish coffee, and I lived in Turkey for 10 years. I know how the coffee there done, and it's thick. It's not has a lot of spice, but like the coffee we have, it's more lighter coffee. It's have different spice in it, so I hope whoever comes to the coffee shop, they will have the Iraqi coffee shop. The Iraqi coffee with the spice, not like Turkish coffee where it's thick. It's not thick. It's lighter. It has the spice in it, and it's still strong.
Is it a black coffee with the spice, or do you put like I guess you could add a cream if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But if I order just a black Iraqi coffee, it would have spice to it.
Yeah, it will have like more than 7 spice in it. We mix it out here. And we also have like different flavors of coffee. We have like chocolatiya, which is coffee, like the Arabic coffee with cardamom only as a spice. And we let the caramel melt with the coffee, cooked with it. And I think that's one of my favorite. It's called chocolatiya. It's hard to say the word or the name, but it's still so good. And I think this is like second bestseller that I have. Yeah.
You have no idea how excited I am about that, because I'm a black coffee drinker, but the idea that I could get a really good rich black coffee with some spice to it that's new completely excites me. I think that sounds fantastic.
That's cool. I mean, if you going down, you have to try it. And I don't know if we still have any of the milk chocolate baklava, but if we don't, I would recommend the znood sit, which is like a crispy roll with a thick cream in it. And the cream has also spice and different flavors and saffron. And we actually dip those crispy rolls with honey syrup. And you can add some pistachio at the top if you want to break the color, or if you don't, it just tastes amazing without anything else.
Okay, you had me at crispy. I saw that on your social media also. That's what I want. I think you said that was one of your favorites. What is it called again?
It's called znood sit. So ladies' arm.
How do you spell that?
I think it's... Wait, let me
Oh,
see.
you don't have to spell it. Just say it again. I'll try to remember.
So, znood sit.
Okay. You'll have to point it out to me, but that's the one that I think I want. Oh, that sounds so good. I am so excited about that. You've got to check out Asa Al-Furat, 207 Park Central East, right downtown. And your name is Imtihan Alaid.
That's right.
But we call you Asa.
Yeah.
Asa, thank you for spending time with me on Savor the Ozarks. I can't wait to savor the flavors of Iraq.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I hope you're going to like everything there.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. And if you need a taster, you let me know.
I will. I will just call you next time. I will be like, hey, can you come to try the new thing I have? I don't trust my mom, maybe, or something.
I'm on it. Girl, I'm on it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Be sure to go to aroundtheozarks.com to sign up for our daily newsletter, where you can get every episode of Savor the Ozarks, plus all our other podcasts, events, and contests straight to your inbox. And what are your favorite dishes in the 417? You have any restaurants you'd like me to visit? Email me at joy@aroundtheozarks.com.